It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We've got the Atlanta Hawks taking on the San Antonio Spurs. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the five for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Jason Tatum. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Mourning, and it's Johnson in at the point. On offense, here are the Spurs. Ball right side. Davis against Shaq. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Shaq. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
The strength of O'Neal, it is otherworldly.
Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Tatum. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And taken away by Paul. Smith with it. Leonard picks him up. And it's Smith missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. Outside Tatum. Johnson, the pass to Tatum. Back to Johnson, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Johnson. And Johnson drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Outside Tatum. Johnson with a screen on Paul. Knocks it loose. To the paint. Here's Smith. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And no fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
Outside Davis. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And that's the connection Leonard has with his guys. Knows when to go for that alley-oop.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Johnson. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love to see that kind of effort from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defense. He can get in your head at times.
Back to Paul. The tray. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Johnson, the pass to Leonard. Cranes the three-pointer. Leonard's got 5 now.
I mean, is there another guy in the league who knows when his team needs this kind of lift? Kawhi getting those 3 points right back.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Had the space there, but it's offline.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Here's Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls. Leonard, he's checked in for San Antonio. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul with the 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Paul's got his second bucket.
And if he gets a good look, Paul's going to make you pay from distance.
Smith against Leonard. With 2 seconds left. And it goes down 2 points. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's San Antonio. They lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Anthony Davis is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Tatum. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Mourning in at the 5. Johnson can't get it to go.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
The shot by Paul, no good. The Hawks trailing. Johnson with it. Here's Tatum. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Tatum's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Hawks. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, that jumper so pure. Gilgeous-Alexander with great confidence.
Outside Tatum. Takes it out to Leonard. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Pass to Davis. Johnson outside. 5 on the clock. Now Mourning. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Timeout. Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
San Antonio calls timeout. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter. Smith against Leonard. Pass to Johnson. Back to Leonard from the wing. O'Neal with the rebound. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Leonard missing. Spurs leading by 4. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of 3-pointers thus far.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Tatum with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum against Paul. Kicks it out to Leonard. Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
Sometimes tough to get out to that corner, and Kawhi sat there and made the defense stretch out.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Hawks trail by 3. Tatum dishes to Leonard. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Howard. From deep. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First personal foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
3 shots. 3 shots.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the San Antonio Spurs. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The Hawks trail by 4. They've got Howard. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Smith, and it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Pass to Mourning, stolen by O'Neal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Atlanta on D. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Making the suffocating defensive play right there. Leonard, an overwhelming force on that end of the floor.
Pass to Johnson. Mourning with it. 4 on the clock. Shoots over O'Neal. Mourning can't make it work.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Paul, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Magic Johnson picks one up.
And Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Paul taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Paul drills both of them.
And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Tatum. A 3 ball. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Hawks ball.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
A three off the inbound. Tatum from three.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Start it.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Hawks trail by 3. Tatum passes to Johnson. Davis with it, covered by Smith. For the tie. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And the defense will settle for AD shooting threes. Better that than him going inside.
Pass to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Tatum's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. To the middle, O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Leonard. Here's the three. They get it again. Here's Mourning. And the rejection by Smith.
Always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Pass to O'Neal. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Leonard. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Outside, Leonard takes a three. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Smith against Tatum. Pass to Mourning for the lead with 1 on the clock. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Spurs lead by 1. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Davis. Then there's Mourning. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Johnson in at the point.
And that's what Paul does best, giving his man a great scoring opportunity.
Outside Leonard. Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard looking around. Just 4 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Leonard looking to score. It's going to make defenders nervous, and that's why he got the foul that time.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Johnson against Paul. Johnson with the block, and he's able to get it back. Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Well, that's when you love to see the strength of Dwight Howard marching through the defense and just ripping away the second chance opportunity for an easy score.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all five positions.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Howard setting the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And Howard, one of the most dangerous players in the league when he rolls to the rim.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. It's a three-point game. Outside Leonard. Johnson with a screen on Smith. Leonard, the pass to Tatum. Inside, Tatum, automatic.
I like to see Leonard's ability to dish the ball off the screen and roll. It's becoming a huge advantage for this team.
Ball against Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
At the line for San Antonio, Chris Paul. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a three-point game.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Tatum with the screen on Smith. Here's Leonard. Leonard battling for 2.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Down low, here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
Just to make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Smith against Leonard. Davis with a screen on Smith to the inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. O'Neal with the rebound. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. He's this, like, overwhelming presence.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Leonard against Smith. It drops, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Paul kicks to Howard. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Davis. And Howard, here we go. Can't hit from in close. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Here's Leonard. Tatum with a screen on Smith. Leonard, that's for 2. Oh, missed it. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's gonna do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks and the Portland Trailblazers. And now, Dallas' starting group. Kevin Durant is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Gilmore in at the center position. 4 on the clock. Got it.
Instinct, skill, the ability to be rise and fire ready. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Pass to Garnett. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Gilmore. Anthony on the double. The kick to Durant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Anthony, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Anthony. 4-3. He buries it from 3.
His three-point shot can be streaky from game to game and season to season, but Melo certainly a threat from out there.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Booker. To the middle. Here's Gilmore. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Anthony. The teardrop. Deflected. Booker for 3. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Jones, his shot is good.
Ends the move with a whisper instead of a bang, going to the finger roll.
Jones against Booker. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Durant. They get it again. Here's Chamberlain. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Timeout.
Booker's got his second bucket on the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Anthony finds Antetokounmpo. There's a minute 12 left now in the first quarter. No luck on that one. Now here's Booker. He's covered closely. Back to Durant. Booker surveying the D. And they take the lead. Booker's got 6 points.
That's the ability to see the game a step forward. Durant has it and makes his teammate look good.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's the floater. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Outside Booker. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. 9 points in the game.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Antetokounmpo with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Looking to win the run. Again, Antetokounmpo missing. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Dallas on top. They're up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Victor Wembanyama, Devin Booker out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 down low. Anthony against Durant. Oh, denied by Durant.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD send it back.
Dallas leading by 4. Outside Booker. Fires for 3. Second chance shot. Chamberlain. And he banks in the layup.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to Garnett. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Right side Booker. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw no good.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
He hits the second from the line. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Timeout called, the Blazers.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And here is Antetokounmpo. No points yet. Here's Anthony. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in.
Trailblazers foul. Ron Artest. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Booker. 10 points for him. Pass to Gilmore. Now Booker. 5 on the clock. Now here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Anthony. Here's Chamberlain.
And with an out-of-this-world wingspan, Giannis can simply lock up just about anyone on the defensive end.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Portland shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He makes 1 or 2 that time.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Wembanyama finds Booker. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Durant. The 3. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Garnett, no good. Now here's Durant. Tight defense on him. Outside Booker. Durant with a screen on Jones. Here's Booker. Back to Durant. Durant puts some moves on. Comes up empty down low. Blazers trail by 4. Inside. Here's Artest. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The vision there as Carmelo makes his teammates better.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Dallas. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Durant with a screen on Jones. Shot from the top of the key. Booker, good. Booker's got 12 points in the game. Now Portland with it. Anthony outside. Pass to Jones. Launches a 3. On target from range. Jones has gotten his second bucket.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
16 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Giannis striding in. Lays it up and banks it in. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Mavericks on top, up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Anthony, and it's Artest in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Booker. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Anthony against Durant. Anthony in the post. He's got 5. The Mavericks leading. Wembanyama down low. Antetokounmpo covering. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Durant inside, working on Anthony. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Anthony.
You simply can't bite on the shot fake, but Kevin Durant makes that a tough task.
That one's no good. Antetokounmpo against Booker. Garnett no good. And so it's Dallas with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Shot on the wing. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Portland trailing here. For the tie. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Yep, that one goes.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
Timeout called. Portland. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Antetokounmpo finds Anthony. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, nice use of the up fake there. Melo got him to bite.
2 shots.
And Anthony drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for Dallas. Pass to Chamberlain. Durant with it. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter of the game.
Ron Artest. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
.143 left in the third quarter. Wembanyama pass to Gilmore. 6 on the shot clock. And he's going for the oop here. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
Anthony outside. 1:19 left in the third. Back to Jones for the lead. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Chamberlain's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wembanyama pass to Booker. Oh, sweet move. And he hits the jumper. Booker's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, such a versatile scorer. Devin Booker, the 3 levels. You want to give him the midi, he'll take it.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Anthony. Again, the miss by Portland. Anthony's gone 2 of 7, struggling a bit. Pass to Durant. Here's Chamberlain. Back to Durant. Outside Booker. Takes the 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And now a 5-point Maverick lead.
Sharpshooter from anywhere on the floor. Booker's release and form, it's so mechanically sound.
Wembanyama against Jones. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Soft touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got 7. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Dallas on top. They're up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got Kevin Durant, also Devin Booker out there, and it's Chamberlain in at the 4. Here's Artest, guarded by Durant. Anthony against Wembanyama. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, that's part of any great scorer's arsenal. The ability to create contact and get to the line.
Anthony taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Now Durant. Pass to Booker from the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Garnett's got rebound number 7 tonight. Anthony finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Anthony. Clock at 6. To take the lead. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 5 rebounds in the game. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Durant. No good that time. Good D by Antetokounmpo. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Anthony with it. Durant covering. Anthony, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Takes a 3. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Durant, pass to Booker. Durant with a screen on Jones. For 3, Booker. Oh, yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
Oh, what confidence to take this kind of shot. On the road, late game scenario, what a sequence.
Anthony, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Anthony against Durant. To the inside. Here's Garnett. And he throws it down with one hand.
The ball handling ability of Carmelo Anthony coming off the pick with his head up, pretty fine.
Outside Booker. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
First free throw is good, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Antetokounmpo, right side, blocked! And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
So it's Portland now. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Here's Artest. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. From the wing, Cash.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Timeout, Trailblazers. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Jones. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Booker, the pass to Durant. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth. Lets the three fly. Giannis with the rebound. So it's Portland now. It's a one-point game. It counts! And the foul! And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Giannis Antetokounmpo, shooting one.
Not easy to keep your focus when there's so much riding on those free throws, but that was excellent work in the clutch.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. Now here's Durant, guarded closely. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And he commits the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of two is good. And that makes it a three-point lead. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. The pressure is on. And he's got a plan to share with his guys. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
.11 seconds left in the fourth. They get it back.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
At the line for Portland, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
The deep three from Durant. Misses there. So the Trailblazers win it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It's the Portland Trail Blazers taking on the San Antonio Spurs. So with Aldridge sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. Anthony is out there with Artest. Then it's Jones. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Garnett in at the 5. Now here's Shaq. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Take a look at how Shaq owns the paint. Nobody's getting in his way inside.
Garnett outside. Artest against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked by Shaq.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Paul. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Here's Shaq. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. O'Neal's got his second basket of the night.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backcourt.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. Those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
Two shots.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Now here's Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's a three-point game. Pass to Artest. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Artest, good.
Well, you got to like seeing Artest get going on offense. Pretty solid offensive player.
Outside, O'Neal. Here's Smith. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Back to Giannis. Jones with the screen on Howard. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Anthony. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jones against Paul. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Howard. O'Neal sets the screen for Howard. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You've got to keep a body on O'Neal. I know it's easier said than done. Or, if you don't, he's going to eat you alive on the lob.
Outside Anthony. Jacks up a 3. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. It's a tie ball game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries again. And the rejection by Giannis. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Jones. Here's Anthony. A miss that time. Would have put him up. All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of one. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So with Aldridge sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. On to Tacumbo out there with Jones. Then it's Anthony, and it's Garnett, and it's Artest in at the three. The three from Anthony. Again, the miss by Anthony. Spurs leading by 3. Ball kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball looking over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander against Artest. Pulls from the top of the key. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs. Giannis up top. Started by Howard. Here's Anthony. And he banks in the layup. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Pass to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
He does not lack the confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Giannis passes to Garnett. Back to Antetokounmpo. Smith against Anthony. Launches it. San Antonio with the rebound. Shaq's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Anthony left side. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
It's stolen by Smith. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
So explosive with the ball. Eddie Jones and 1.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Great D that time from Artest.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
It's stolen by Jones. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Boy, Eddie Jones really solid as a defender. Does a nice job sizing up the opponent and getting all over him.
Now here's Paul. O'Neal inside, guarded by Garnett. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Anthony against Smith. Here's Garnett. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Paul outside. To the middle. Excellent D there from Garnett. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games so far. It's the Spurs up by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Howard is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Smith. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. And O'Neal is right there. O'Neal's got the first points of the second half here for the Spurs.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Jones. Back to Giannis. 6 to shoot. Garnett with the screen for Giannis. Shot from the top of the key. Off the left rim and out.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Paul gets it to go in.
False footwork is what makes him so dangerous and close.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Anthony. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got 11 rebounds in the game. Smith the pass to Howard. And it's Portland with the rebound. Garnett's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Jones. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Howard against Giannis. For 3. And it's Jones. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Jones has got 6 points.
Quick, rapid-fire thinking from Jones right there. I like when he takes that shot with no hesitation.
O'Neal outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 feet out. Nice jump shot. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Trailblazers trail by 4. Outside Anthony. Jones with it. Defended by Paul. And another 3 for Portland.
From deep, Jones definitely has the green light, and you just saw why.
Jones has gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. Paul passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Paul. The 3. They get it back. It counts. And the foul. That one is on our test.
Hey, with his physicality, athleticism, agility, it is tough to deal with O'Neal on the glass. He is a beast on the board.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the evening.
At the line for San Antonio, Shaquille O'Neal. 1 shot.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Anthony. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first chance at the line tonight. No good on the free throw.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
And the second free throw, good. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the wide open shot from Paul. Good on the three-point shot. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
Paul's got such a fluid shooting motion. From the moment he lets it go, everything about it is smooth.
Giannis dishes to Carmelo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Josh Smith.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Anthony. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Paul. He's got 8. O'Neal finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Howard with a screen on Artest. Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot from the low post is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 6 now for San Antonio. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Portland. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Smith feeling it out a bit. Gilgeous-Alexander against Giannis. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Paul. 6 on the shot clock.
Offensive screen set. Portland ball.
Trailblazers trail by 6. And here's Giannis. Garnett with a screen on Howard. From deep, Giannis. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Spurs lead by 6. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. So with Aldridge sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. They've got Artest. Anthony out there with Garnett. Then it's Jones. And it's Antetokounmpo into the point guard position. And it's sent back by O'Neal. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Paul. Over Jones. And it's Paul missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The Blazers getting the bucket. O'Neal sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. The jump hook. O'Neal no good. Trailblazers trail by 4. Jones with it. And it's Howard picking him up. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And he gets it back. Smith the pass to Paul. O'Neal outside. Lobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic LU jam.
Great timing and rim recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Timeout, Blazers.
Yeah, and his shot selection, iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the three. We're good, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Smith outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Paul, defended by Jones. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. They grab their own miss. The second effort. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you really have to toe that line with the physicality just to prevent Howard from the end one.
First team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Dwight Howard. Shooting one.
Free throw no good for Howard.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Howard. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside, O'Neal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Artest. Smith outside, fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Antetokounmpo against Smith. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball passes to O'Neal. O'Neal is doubled. Here's Howard. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Crafty down low. Melo knows how to draw fouls.
First team foul. Shooting for Portland, Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so he hits both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag. Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul. Clutch bucket from Kevin Garnett. He wants the ball in these big-time situations.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Timeout, Blazers. Jones from outside. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Even when the pressure gets dialed up a bit, Eddie Jones can be trusted with the rock. He's a consistent shooter under any circumstances.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. so he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Antetokounmpo against Howard. And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender. What he stamped that one.
And that's an intentional foul.
At the line for San Antonio, Josh Smith taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. So it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Chicago Bulls. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. We've got Smith. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Chicago with the ball. Here's Bryant. Outside Carter. Let's go with a 3. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
Here are the Bulls with the ball. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's covered by O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Carter. To the paint with the 10-footer. Another shot. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Bryant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by O'Neal. Down low. 6 to shoot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Bryant on the drive.
Powerful. Yes. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Pass to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Howard with a screen on Bryant. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Howard. Tipped away and stolen by Paul. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Stolen. And a a fast break now for the Bulls. Bryant with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Bryant. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. 1:11 left in the first. Paul passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Paul. Stolen by Carter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Chris Paul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. The first free throw is good. And so Carter nails them both. Paul with it. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here's O'Neal. Pass to Paul. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Paul. Launches it. Chicago with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Carter, the pass to Bryant. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Spurs trail by 6. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Mutombo with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
1 second left. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And don't go far. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Dwight Howard, Chris Paul out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Smith, and it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Carter from outside. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Paul will bring it up for San Antonio. 9-point game. Clock at 6. Howard with a screen on Carter. Paul for 3. Mutombo with a rebound. Chicago leading by 9. Adebayo finds Bryant. Carter from outside. Rebound San Antonio. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
O'Neal passes to Paul. Fires the 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
You can't let Paul get room to shoot from downtown. That's a recipe for disaster.
On the wing, Bryant. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Paul. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Chris Paul, 2 shots.
That's good from Paul.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Chicago leading by 5. Adebayo passes to Bryant. Outside Carter. This one for 3. And again, Chicago no good. Here's San Antonio now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Now here's Carter. Give him 8. Bryant outside. Pass to Adebayo. Carter against Paul. On the attack, Carter. And the layup is good off the glass. Carter's got 10 points in the game.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Now here's Paul. 1:19 left in the first half of this one. 6 on the shot clock. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
These are his first free throws of the game.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Gilgeous-Alexander, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Chicago leading. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Carter against Paul. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for Chicago, Vince Carter, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. 55 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Here's O'Neal. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Carter against Paul. Carter, the pass to Bryant. Outside Carter. Adebayo, a screen on Paul. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Adebayo, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Paul against Carter. Pass to Howard. Smith outside. Now O'Neal. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Bulls leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They've got Kobe Bryant. And it's Adebayo in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Howard. Still no points. Intercepted. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Mutombo. And he converts the layup. Spurs trail by 7. Outside Paul. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul against Carter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Adebayo up top, covered by Smith. Smith against Adebayo. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Carter from outside. Smith with the rebound. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Buries it from 3. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And so here is Chicago. The lead is 2. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Howard's shot's good.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Now Carter. He's got 12. Bryant outside. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. Bryant's got 8.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
Now here's O'Neal. Pass to Smith. Back to O'Neal. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. On the wing, Bryant. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Spurs.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter.
Whoa!
Nice!
What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Bryant. Give him 8 points now. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. Bryant's got 9 points here in the second half.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Ball passes to O'Neal. Now here's Smith. Pass to Howard. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
At the line for two.
Shoot two.
The first free throw is good. That one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Carter against Paul. Carter, the pass to Bryant. Fires the three. The shot no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Paul taking his time here. Throws it up high.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Now here's Bryant. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Spurs leading by just 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for San Antonio, we've got Chris Paul, Smith out there with Dwight Howard. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's O'Neal in at the 5.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. The Bulls trail by 4. And here's Bryant outside Carter. Bryant outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Paul with the double. And here's Bryant outside. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Bryant outside. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound.
San Antonio foul. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Bulls, Dikembe Mutombo. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one misses.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Carter against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Howard with the ball. Inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Bryant against Gilgeous-Alexander. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 to shoot. Ball against Carter. And the 3 off target. San Antonio leading by 4. And there's Howard. That one's good on the assist by Paul.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Here's Bryant over Gilgeous-Alexander. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Well, I like his aggressiveness, but the defense was waiting on him that time.
Ball passes to O'Neal. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the fourth quarter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Kobe Bryant.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. Both shots good from the stripe.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the inside. O'Neal misses. Bulls trail by 6. Adebayo passes to Abdul-Jabbar.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Abdul-Jabbar has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Outside Paul. To the paint. There's the steal. Carter against Paul. Pass to Mutombo. And here's Bryant. There's the block. Smith against Adebayo. Smith passes to Howard. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Shot from the mid-range. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
San Antonio with the ball. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Here's Bryant, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the first, and that brings him within 5.
The line for your Bulls, Kobe Bryant, taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Bryant. .24 seconds left in the game. And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Adebayo. Here's Carter. And again, no good by Chicago. And that's an intentional foul.
Abdul-Jabbar. First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Dwight Howard. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now for our Player of the Game.